Okay, this video is about Rodney Beaulieu from Grace Community Bible Church or Grace Bible Community Church. I'm not sure which one it is called. Now he's trying to preach that when Jesus Christ died, he was simply sleeping for 3 days. In other words, it's the idea of soul sleep. And then he goes on to say in his video that, oh, Jesus wasn't being tortured in flaming fire. Well, the only person that I've heard say that is Joyce Meyer. But if you have half a brain, you know that Joyce Meyer is not exactly the best person to go to for doctrine. So let's just see what the Bible says, and then we'll compare it with what Rodney's saying, and we'll go from there. So in 1 Peter chapter 3, I'm going to read and start from verse 18. And it'll tell us the story of what happened. For Christ also hath once suffered for sins, the just for the unjust, that he might bring us to God, being put to death in the flesh, but quickened by the Spirit. That means made alive. That's what quickened means. So clearly there's a difference between being put to death in the flesh, but being made alive in the Spirit. Okay. By which also he went and preached unto the spirits in prison. Okay, so if there's no hell, where's this prison that Jesus went to when he was quickened by the Spirit, when his body died? And where's this prison that he went to and preached to the spirits? How could you preach to spirits in prison? There are spirits in prison here that he's preaching to. Where's that at? I mean, when is that? Which sometime were disobedient, when once the long-suffering of God waited in the days of Noah, while the ark was a preparing, wherein few, that is, 8 souls, were saved by water. Okay, so he's preaching to spirits in prison from the days of Noah. Now, I have to ask you, where is this prison that the spirits are in that Jesus is preaching to? Clearly, Jesus went somewhere when his flesh died. Because that's what it says. When he died in the flesh, he was quickened by the Spirit, made alive, and he went and preached to spirits in prison from the days of Noah. Now, what's so hard about that? That's pretty simple to understand, right? Now, if you're pushing the doctrine of soul sleep and there's no hell, then you would have to take this clear understanding of what happened when Jesus died in the flesh for the 3 days. You'd have to take it as clear as it is and basically just lie about it. I mean, that's all he's doing, really. I mean, how could you get away from something so easy to understand? It's so simple. So I wanted to show you guys that because Rodney is, I mean, I'm sorry to say, but you just have to flat out lie to believe that Jesus, when he died, simply was sleeping for 3 days and nothing happened. I don't know what he's talking about, man. These are very simple things. He's preaching a lot of weird stuff, man.